Hey, this is Mike from JTS. I have in front of me the JTS M12 AR. Now, if you're looking for a tactical shotgun, you will find a lot of shotguns out on the market that look like an AR. They're magazine fed, they have a safety switch right here, but that's really where the similarities between those guns and an AR stop. Most guns that you'll see that are magazine fed are actually based off of a Remington 1100 and take apart like that and have the same maintenance schedule. This is actually based off of the AR-10. Eugene Stoner would recognize this gun right away. It is exactly like an AR, and you'll find that out as soon as you go to take the gun down because it comes apart just like an AR does. Right? There's your bolt, there's your charging handle, absolutely the same. Now, JTS has made some changes to this gun so that it will run shotgun shells. And one of the things they did was right up in front, you have an adjustable gas block. So you can turn this to adjust to the shells. Keep in mind, one of the real beauties of a shotgun is that it is highly versatile. With this gun, you could run anything from slugs to target load. So basically, you can hunt anything from birds to bear with this shotgun, and it runs all of these different shell platforms really, really well. You just need to adjust the gas. You can turn the gas completely off and no gas will come back and hit the piston that will cause the gun to cycle, so you can turn it into a single shot. You can turn it to 1, that's a small gas setting, but if you're running high velocity slugs, it'll function the gun very, very well and will actually reduce the recoil field that you would normally have firing those shells. And you can turn it to 3 and run target loads, anything 1250 or above. This gun will run it and run it extremely well. Another thing to note is that this gun, again, it is an AR, so everything functions just like an AR, meaning that bolt is coming back and hitting that buffer, right, and hitting that spring. One thing to note, we have a very long buffer tube, and the reason why that buffer tube needs to be very long is so that it is able to cycle a wide variety of shells. So when we look at this, a lot of times people want to make modifications to this. It's difficult because you're changing the geometry, basically. You're trying to change the math of how the gun works. So keep in mind, if you're looking for a tactical shotgun and you have an AR and you're very used to the maintenance schedule, you're very used to how that gun functions, you're very used to how you do your maintenance on that gun, this is the shotgun you want because you don't have to learn a new platform. Everything functions exactly the same. You can see the bolt functions exactly the same as you'd have on an AR. Obviously, it's much beefier than you'd find on the AR-15 bolt, but it works exactly the same as that gun. So if you want to stick to the same order of arms and you want a highly reliable tactical shotgun, magazine fed, you want to get the JTS M12 AR.